Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Wednesday, the 12th of July, 2023. I have no idea what day of the week I'm on. I'm pre-recording because I'm away for a couple of weeks at a festival. So yeah, I'm a bit all over the place. Like, what day is it? What day of the week will that be? But it's all good. So anyway, it is a Wednesday. It is the 12th of July 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. Even when I'm not here, I still find time to get your reading done for you. Hurrah! Okay, anyway, let's put it back in a little bit. So we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Taurus all day. It's going to form a sextile to the sun in Cancer, and then it's going to form a conjunction to Uranus. We also have the sun in Cancer squaring Chiron in Aries. So there could be challenges and conflict around healing, and the key is to bring your emotions and your intuition into feeling into the healing and everything, and the wounds and stuff, to bring breakthrough and liberation. So that's your astrology for today. Let's do some tarot. We're going to have Wisdom of the Oracle and the Cat People. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for today? Wednesday the 12th of July 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? One more. What do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom, to be fair, balanced, harmonised, could also be karmic release as well. When we're balancing the scales of karma, that could be some of the healing work. Treasure Island, knowing that always, home is where the heart is, and we take our treasure with us, our treasure chest of red hearts and golden stars. It's with us wherever we travel. And blessed, knowing that you're blessed. So if you find yourself struggling today, know that the energy is here to support you. The energy wants us to succeed. Source wants us to succeed. And so, yeah, just know that you're supported in this work. Okay, so let's have some tarot, see what the tarot has to add to it. So what do we need to know for today? Wednesday the 12th of July 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest good? So yeah, when you receive this reading, I will be away in the field, but I'm recording them in advance, so I'm doing like 2 days every day. So for you, I'm doing this back in last week, hence why I'm struggling to remember the days and the dates of the week. And I'm away until next week. Yeah. Anyway, back to this reading. So where do we find ourselves? The Hanged Man is right. I've got all the cards upside down. So the Hanged Man. Don't know whether I'm up or down. Okay, and then going into the past, we've got the Two of Pentacles. The Foundation, we've got the Emperor. And above us, we've got the star. Nice energies. And we're moving into the Three of Wands. The clarifiers, we've got the Four of Cups. The High Priestess. The High Priestess has been showing herself quite a lot recently. And the Ace of Pentacles. So out of all this turmoil and struggle and indecision and being all over the place, you know, something concrete is going to come out of it. We've got the High Priest, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Wands, we'll have a bit of that. And we will have the Ace of Swords. Oh my God, just happy ever after. Okay, oof. Okay, so yeah, there's a story going on here. I think I was saying this to you yesterday, sort of about sometimes in our lives, you know, there's stuff going on in life, in this, on the surface, superficially, things in our everyday life. But then sort of what we don't see is the sheer amount of stuff that's going on underneath the surface, out of sight, in the ether, that we might sense, but not necessarily. But at some point, it's going to break through into consciousness. Okay. Okay, so where are we? We're a bit upside down, we're a bit all over the place, we're a bit paused, you know, maybe swinging backwards and forwards and things, to be fair. Especially with the Two of Pentacles, we could be in a period of indecision, not knowing which way to go, what's the right options, what decisions. We've been on a bit of a threshold in the past few days, haven't we? Or even longer than that. I'm just losing track of everything. Trying to get so much done in a day. And sort of work commitments and things like that, and just it's just all going on and doing everything else. So yeah, I've a bit lost track of my days and everything, but I have a sense that just recently in my readings, we've been on a bit of a threshold and everything. And also, because a lot of it when I'm doing it is just channeled in the moment when I'm seeing the cards, I'm just making all the connections and everything's coming down through me. As soon as I've stopped recording, I've made a record of all the cards, and I'm uploading the video. I go off and do other things and I just completely forget often about sort of, you know, what's come up. So yeah, but I do have this sense in the last few days, we've been on a bit of a threshold and things. We've had Mars and we've had Mercury changing signs. But beyond that, it's like, yeah, I mean, when I did yesterdays and Mondays, yesterday I'd been teaching all day. I was extremely exhausted, probably quite delirious. Yeah, so I've had a good night's sleep. And yeah, completely forgotten. But I have, yeah, as I say, I have this sense that I'm sure we were on a threshold. Anyway. So anyway, we're a bit all over the place, a bit in the non-place, the ambiguous place, the void. So often when you're finishing one cycle, when you're finishing one chapter, sometimes the new one has started before the old one finishes, but sometimes you have this void, the ambiguous place, the 0 point. You know, you've cleared out one set of things, completed it, and then there's this emptiness before the new emerges. And it feels today like we're in that place. Okay, so yeah, could be sort of between worlds, back and forth. Could be decisions. Oh, I've got an itchy nose now. But yeah, definitely we're looking at things from different perspectives. We could be sacrificing a lesser thing for a greater thing. Whatever it is, it's calling for a degree of self-mastery. The Emperor, being logical, being rooted, being grounded, being in all those masculine energies, all that divine masculine energy, and knowing yourself, having self-mastery, so that sort of then you have the confidence and the courage to take action in the right direction. Paired with that, the gift from Spirit is the star. So it's like we're physically rooted in who we are and have self-mastery of who we are, but at the same time being connected to Spirit, to the celestial bodies, to the astrology, to the cosmic dance of it all. The star brings with it healing, it brings hope, opportunities, new beginnings. And there are new beginnings because we have the Ace of Pentacles coming up as well. So there is a concrete new start, either coming in now or on the horizon, waiting to manifest. In fact, it feels like it's ready to come in to manifest because it's showing up in the main part of the reading, which is what's going on consciously. Okay, also the thing I sometimes get with the star is wishing upon a star. Okay, setting that intention, where we want to go, how we want to evolve, and setting intentions. We're moving into the Three of Wands. So at the moment, we're in this pool state, weighing things up, connecting to our self-mastery of who we are and where we're wanting to go, connected to the cosmos and we're setting our wishes, and then we set our intentions, our manifest it, what it is we want to manifest with the Three of Wands. Okay, so the clarifiers, we've got the Four of Cups here. And often in the Four of Cups, there's boredom, there's being caught up in the mundane, being very narrow visioned and just seeing sort of what's in front of you and not noticing the great big cosmic hand coming in with the fourth chalice, the divine gift of love and intuition, and going with the flow, and just that magical side of life. But it's there, okay, and I'm actually seeing it related to Treasure Island and that fourth chalice being our treasure chest. Our cup runneth over with blessings and support and everything. So even when we may be, down here on planet Earth, the difficult planet, caught up in all the strifes and the struggles and all the little things that go on around us, when we're caught in them, they don't feel like little things. They can feel like big, overwhelming things that have the power to crush us. But we're being reminded that we have the treasure within us, and we're blessed, and Source and all our guides and everything, all the beings are supporting us. We just have to stop, come to silence, tune in, listen to our higher selves, listen to Spirit, connect in and receive the messages. But we only receive the messages when we stop, when we make space in our lives to do that. Okay, so take time today to do that, because that is what brings the new opening. Okay, it could be a little inspiration coming through, a new idea, a connection with somebody, and it suddenly evolves into something that's got legs and could actually become something in your life. What's going on underneath the surface, in the background and everything? We've got the High Priest. Okay, so the High Priestess is the silent receiver of messages and oracles and everything. The High Priest used to be, the old meaning is tradition and religion and things like that, education. For me, I see it about reclaiming your own spirituality. 1 foot in the 3D, 1 foot in the 5D, being the bridge between spirit and matter, and really owning and having authority of your own spirituality. Okay, we don't need anybody, we don't need outside religions or anything like that. It's all within us. We have our connection to God, Source, Spirit, Universe, whatever you want to call it, within us. It's our treasure island, and we're blessed through that connection. So yes, we're taking charge of our own spirituality and working with it. The Eight of Pentacles, you know, for manifestation and for abundance and things like that, we have to work with these energies. So we set the intention, but then we show up and do the work. We make sure we've got the spiritual connection. We make sure that we're taking time to meditate or to journal or to walk in nature or to, you know, set up a sacred altar or, you know, whatever, however much, or, you know, even if it's just a little altar on a windowsill, somewhere where you can take quiet time during the day and connect to spirit. Okay, and that is the key. That is what leads us to victory. That leads us into manifestation. It leads us into abundance. Six of Wands. Okay, and it brings us clarity. You know, suddenly we see the truth. Where there might have been struggle in the past, suddenly we have clarity. And from the Ace of Swords going on to the Queen of Swords. So we can sit back in the truth, in that clarity, in that vision. Okay, and that opens up the new path, the way out of the void. Okay, the Fool card here, followed by Strength. Okay, again, that wisdom, that knowing within us, our power, our internal strength guiding us. Okay, and it leads us to the Ten of Cups, the Happy Ever After card. Living beyond, living in the land of happy ever after, over the rainbow. That came in a healing I did recently in belief coding. The new belief was living in the land of happy ever after, over the rainbow. That's where I'm living. And sort of when we do this work, when we make the connections, when we show up every day, when we do it, things change really quickly. Okay, Spirit is there all the time waiting for us to commit to doing our stuff. And we thank God they're doing it finally. Woo! Give them some abundance. Get it on down to them. So that's today's reading. You might need a little reminder that I always need a little reminder, and it's oh yeah, I know. So yeah, that's your reading for today, Wednesday the 12th of July 2023. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.